When done properly, the internet, screens, and particularly social media can provide 5 essential elements of adolescent well-being: a sense of control over one's environment, individuation, self-expression, a connection to others, and acceptance. And then there is the abyss. Welcome to App-Propriate, a podcast designed to give you a little taste into the positives and negatives of the most popular social media apps, so that you and your most importants can make more informed, healthy, and safer choices when it comes to interacting through your screens. I'm your host, Joe Langford. Note that I said safer, not safe. Interacting through screens with other humans contains a degree of natural risk, just like real life. And I believe that education leads to empowerment, and I hope this information helps add a degree of safety, social responsibility, and good digital citizenship to your social networking and the conversations you have about it with your family. This week's episode is about Live.me. Live.me falls into the live streaming and connection motivated app category. As you guessed, it's a live streaming video app that allows users to watch or broadcast live stream videos similar to Musical.ly or YouTube. This particular live video streaming app lets a user, known on the app as a broadcaster, broadcast videos, chat, share with and follow other broadcasters, and view their streams as well. In fact, Live.me is the fastest growing independent live streaming app in the US. Users are able to go live and share what they're doing to a select audience, and with over 20 million downloads since it was released in 2016, the app has done nothing but increase in popularity. Live.me's terms of use state that users be 17 plus or have parental permission to use the tool. The demographic of Live.me users is reportedly 15 to 35, though is seemingly geared toward a younger audience, with more and more tweens and teens broadcasting via the app. Live.me describes itself as the best social platform for creating and viewing live videos. Different than Musical.ly, whose purpose is specifically lip syncing and musical performances, Live.me is a live streaming video app that allows users to show the world anything they can do in a live video. It allows users to connect with others and earn virtual goods which can be exchanged for rewards that they call diamonds, which can then be exchanged for cash. Broadcasters can also share their live feeds on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and other social media accounts. Users are asked to provide a profile picture, username, gender, and birthday, and then are asked to give the app access to their contacts and location. The app uses geolocation so broadcasters can share their location with the other Live.me users, allowing others on the site to search for people streaming near them. A large part of the social aspect of Live.me is based around the concept of levels. When you start an account, you're automatically leveled at level 1. Levels are based on the number of videos watched and how many gifts are earned by a broadcaster. But the main driving features of the app appear to be live streaming to viewers, growing a fan base on the app, perhaps eventually getting featured on their leaderboard, and making money by encouraging viewers to gift you virtual coins and diamonds, which you can then turn into cash. Regarding the live streaming aspect, though you can view broadcasts from live.me.com's site, you can't stream from a computer. Live.me requires an iOS or Android mobile device to broadcast. The entertainment value of the content on the app is user-controlled. Broadcasters can receive live responses in real time as they're broadcasting, similar to Facebook Live. Following others' broadcasts and gifting, asking your followers to follow people who support you, reciprocating gifts, and teaming up to beam into others' streams, co-broadcasting through like a picture-in-picture option are all ways to participate in the community and make friends. The amount of a broadcaster's engagement, the length of their broadcasts, the number of followers, the gifts received, and positive comments all help raise a broadcaster's popularity and, by extension, their level. In the service of growing a fan base, there are, of course, some pink flags associated with Live.me. If a user already leans toward needing high amounts of external validation to feel good about themselves or get sucked into like culture, this app will most likely kick that off in them. A certain percentage of kids are going to have their self-esteem messed with if they don't have other real-world ways of getting their self-esteem needs met. The false sense of popularity and relevance in an app like this can have a very strong gravitational pull. A cousin to this issue is the fact that because there's such an emphasis on followers and rewards, etc., there will also be a percentage of users who are tempted to go more silly, sexy, or scandalous with their live streaming in order to get those followers and rewards. Nudity is a regular feature on this app. I don't know anyone who's used it who has not seen a relatively regular stream of nude images, but there are also physical dangers to kids who resort to dangerous, jackass-style antics to gain attention. Live streaming has risks. Ask any popular figure from YouTube stars to sports figures to politicians. You can risk your privacy, your personal information, your safety, your reputation, your objective sense of self, your subjective moral compass, and you can lose track of where your boundary lines are. These risks go up the more of your real life that you stream, the more risks you take, the younger you are, and the newer you are to social media. Live.me may seem like a way for younger children to wade into social media, like Musical.ly, but it's not. It is much more easy for users to accidentally share too much personal information on Live.me, such as their school, schedule, or location, and to be manipulated into doing dangerous, inappropriate, or stupid things that they wouldn't do IRL. There's enough space on one's Live.me profile to include your Twitter or Instagram, Facebook, or website information. This can help inspire users to keep their boundaries and behavior in check, remembering that their actions are being broadcast across the platforms that contain their brand. Other cautions around this app, like any social media app revolving around children, unfortunately include cyberbullying and predators. The vulnerability of expressing yourself online allows for notes, feedback, and support from people, but also makes loads of room for cruelty. Additionally, there have been cases in which predators have groomed children into live streaming nude videos, as well as videos from Live.me showing up elsewhere on the web, labeled, traded, and sold as child pornography. Based on these cautions, parents should keep this in mind when deciding if their younger children should use this app. Users should have a decent sense of self-esteem and level of confidence in themselves, as well as other real-world self-esteem sources to maintain this. And they should be aware of the risks and equipped with the tools to identify and deal with the threats, both internal and external, that are woven into this app's DNA before they begin using it. Because of this, I totally agree with the 17+ rating in the app stores. Another reason to have users be in their older teens is that there's an economical factor to Live.me. While streaming videos, hearts, and other images can appear on the screen, these are gifts purchased by viewers and given to the broadcasters. Each gift has a corresponding coin value, and collected coins can be converted into diamonds, which are Live.me's most important currency. Because once you reach 40,000 diamonds, you can exchange them for actual cash. 40,817 diamonds will get you 200 real PayPal dollars. The longer and more popular your streams, the more coins and gifts you can earn. You can also earn points by sharing others' links, watching advertisements, and buying things from the advertisements with real money, something that is very tempting to some kids. Other in-app purchases that can become tempting include the option of paying $20 a month to become a VIP member, which gets you an extra 1,000 coins. There are positives associated with this, such as artists and entrepreneurs showcasing their accomplishments and the ability to support said artists. But much of Live.me is of the shallow. For some, it's also fun and expressive, but the harmful risks that come into play, including online predation and cyberbullying, can't be ignored. In fact, predators have been documented using Live.me's coins as ways to pay minors for pictures. Because of some of the predatory and bullying issues associated with the app, the Live.me developers have taken steps to increase the safety of their app's broadcasters. You can block and report other users from commenting or chatting on your broadcaster profile by tapping on their name, navigating to their profile page, and then choosing block or report. The company's also introduced a new policy that restricts anyone below the age of 18 from creating an account on the app. There are prominent age disclaimers displayed throughout the sign-up process, and users are required to submit their date of birth. Accounts self-reported as under the age of 18 are automatically declined, but as with most apps, there's no verification other than the user's self-report, and there's a helpful clue in parentheses next to the birth date question reminding users that birth dates can only be modified once a year, so users have only to give or change a birth date to one more than 18 years ago and they're good to go. In summer 2019, Live.me announced a new partnership with Bark, a service that helps monitor children's activity online and send alerts to parents when potential risks are detected, in an effort to create a safer live streaming environment for its broadcasters and users. Bark appears to be a legitimate, though a tad clunky, monitoring service designed to monitor, detect, and alert parents of signs of things like cyberbullying, sexting, suicidal ideation, school shootings, and similar tragic themes through its AI-powered software. Live.me has also pledged to be more transparent in terms of their communications and info sharing with law enforcement in identifying and prosecuting users who are found to be endangering the Live.me community. One of the more intriguing features that they've adopted, which unfortunately is also necessary, is a partnership with Crisis Text Line to connect its users with a nationwide resource for all types of crisis. Users can text the word SHINE to 741-741 to be connected to a trained crisis counselor confidentially and for free. Live.me also has active partnerships with the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, the Trevor Project, and the National Bullying Prevention Center. Thank you for listening. I'm Joe Langford. I'm a therapist, a sex and tech educator, and a dad, and I specialize in helping families navigate that intersection of adolescence, sexuality, technology, and behavior. More information about me and my work to promote healthy, positive, and safer sexual and social behavior, both online and off, can be found at my website, beheroes.net.
The advice presented in this podcast is a form of education and is intended to provide general information about common though broad topics that impact underage people. Specific circumstances and facts may make said advice unsuitable and/or other actions necessary for individuals. This podcast is meant to be an adjunct, not a replacement, for IRL experience, professional advice, and good old-fashioned common sense. In addition, much of the information included here can and most likely will change with time, culture, and the rapid development of technology. BeHeroes.net does not seek nor accept any monetary gain or financial support from any social media platform mentioned. BeHeroes.net is committed to providing quality consulting, coaching, product, speaker, and contracted therapeutic services, advocacy, and resources to clients, visitors, customers, colleagues, and fans. Appropriate is produced by BeHeroes.net.